into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through.
Right then, good afternoon everybody, and let's get on with it. Sorry about that, I had a bit of a technical issue because a little icon at the bottom where I needed to press something, I couldn't access it, so I had to restart everything. Anyway, whatever, let's get on with it. So I like doing these shows. I wasn't going to be streaming, but I do like doing these shows because it's reaction to everything that's going on that's important when it comes to the Rivals League. And I'm just going to get on with looking on Twitter specifically for the Tottenham team news, because they're kicking off at 3 o'clock. I'm assuming everything is as we'd expect from Tottenham, because I brought in Heung-min Son. I brought in Son. Oh, what a surprise, he starts. All these Muppets on Andy's stream saying, he ain't starting, he's being benched. Well, guess what? He plays. What a surprise. Full strength. What a surprise. So, yeah, I did, we'll get on to the, I don't even know if the game's updated yet. I'll quickly check in 2 seconds to see if the game's actually updated so we can just get on with it. And because I want to look at what no, it hasn't updated yet. Brilliant. Because Jason, I don't know if you saw this, but Jason put out a very cryptic, strange tweet earlier, which I always find interesting because Jason never tweets. And when he does, it's always of interest. And he put up this earlier on, and I thought that was it then. I thought that was it then. Here we are. So Jason wrote this earlier. My goal is to have 11 players play this game week and gain some overall rank because it's atrocious. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, which I doubt it because most people will do, Jason has, I think I counted that he had only 8 or 9 players playing for him today. So, or whenever this game week. So if he wants a full 11, that means taking a -8 again. And then he says second goal is to catch Steve. Oh, yeah. So that was very interesting. So Jason's clearly, well, I'm assuming taken either a -8 or a -12. I'm going to be very interested to see what he's done. Cy Bellamy's another one because he's a bit screwed. Cy had an incredible free hit game. And I mean amazing game week with his free hit. He got something like 86 points or something like that. But essentially every single player of his scored points. It was ridiculous. Including De Gea, who I saw this morning. Not only did he get 7 saves, he got a bonus point as well. And by the way, remember Jason's bet with me? If Newcastle score a goal, he eats a whole tray of Krispy Kremes. I say I'll do it anyway. I'll just buy the Krispy Kremes. I couldn't care less. So Jason said it live on air that if Man United don't keep a clean sheet, because I said they wouldn't, he'd do a box of Krispy Kreme donuts, and that's exactly what he's going to do. So yeah, I'm going to be fascinated to see what Jason has done, because like I say, the Rivals League, specifically between myself, Jason, Cy, and Dan, is really hotting up now. Cy is approximately 150 points ahead of me. It's ridiculous. Cy's about 150 points ahead of me. You've got Dan that's now 2 points ahead of me. Jason's about 60 points behind me. I've done... So to let people know what I did, you're going to love what I've done. So essentially, I was always going to be selling Sterling. Sterling was going to go for Son. I said it on stream. I was kind of debating, do I do it, do I not? But I just did it. Because I always go on my gut feeling. And I've just gone, I've got Sterling's points. I have a feeling he ain't playing tomorrow. So I just thought, you've got his points, get him in. Get Son in while you can. So I got Son in for Sterling. But I had Ollie Watkins and I thought, I don't trust Watford. I don't really care about Watford. I'm going to bring in a striker, and it's a massive risk. It is a huge, huge risk. But he's up against a team which are awful. To be fair, it's probably the game's probably going to get called off. It's the Everton striker, you guessed it, Calvert-Lewin. I've gone with Calvert-Lewin. I decided there are no other strikers these next 2 game weeks that have got better fixtures than Everton. Everton's next several fixtures are incredible. Calvert-Lewin's back fully fit. Newcastle are atrocious. Norwich are atrocious. I thought, why not just take a punt on it? I've got 2 free transfers. My team's looking really, really good. I can't get rid of Mason Mount. I'm not getting rid of Reece James ahead of Brighton because that game's going to be 0-0 or 1-0 to Chelsea. Absolutely dire game that is going to be. You can ask Sahil. Sahil, if you're watching this live, which I know you're not, you're working hard at the moment. He was witnessing me in the canteen, and I was genuinely like, I don't know what to do. As Ricky Gervais says, I just don't know what to do. And essentially, I was just saying constantly, right, I know I'm getting rid of Sterling. I just know it. But who the hell do I get in for a striker? And like, there were the thought process of like, how do I get Lukaku in? How do I get Ronaldo in? How do I do... There was another one which I did, which was Mason Mount out, Watkins out, for Son for Mount, and Brozier. But I was 0.1 short. I was gutted. Absolutely gutted that I couldn't do the Brozier transfer because I was 0.1 out. So I would have done Mason Mount to Son and who was it? Watkins to Brozier, but I was 0.1 short of that. So yeah. Anyway, let's just see. Say hello to a few people that's here right now. Sultan, I just saw briefly Sultan Said was here, and I'm thinking, good God, what's going on here? Niraj is here, Toenail, Vish, Padraig, Kickus, FPL Spartan, Nuke Rams. Nuke Rams is facing Trigger Lips. Well, Trigger Lips is having a nightmare at the moment, so there's a decent chance that you could be going through. John Harris held Guaita for 3 weeks without playing a goalkeeper. Take him out this week for David De Gea. Now Guaita is back in the Palace team. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about Guaita, to be honest with you, John. That Daniel De Gea? Daniel De Gea. Fine, whatever. I would say that David De Gea is a great upgrade, and I just can't believe that he's just getting all these bonus points, etc., etc. Toenail saying, Toenail that used to do really well at the Rivals Leagues dropped like a stone. He won't be match fit for Calvert-Lewin. No, he won't be, but whatever, it's done. Alex Vollo. Now, Alex Vollo, he's done a free hit. Alex must have been in the absolute shitter, because I can swear, because this isn't monetized. That's one of the biggest annoyances that I get from YouTubers when they say, "Oh, you can't say this because we're not monetized." Yeah, but sorry, you can't say this else we'll get demonetized. It doesn't matter because you're not monetized anyway. Don't worry about it. But yeah, our mate Alex Vollo, who does the thumbnails, incredibly has done his free hit. And I have no idea why. His team, like I said, must have been absolutely... Oh, here we are. So this is Alex Vollo's team. It's a free hit. De Gea in goal. Reguilon, Cancelo, Reece James. Yeah. Son, Foden, Jota captain, Bowen, Jesus, Lukaku, Edouard. I just saw that there was no Salah. That was my instant reaction. Where's Salah in that team? I don't quite understand what you were thinking there. But Jesus, massive risk. Foden, yeah, he'll probably play, don't get me wrong. Edouard, yeah. Lukaku again. Bowen, Reece James. It's a good enough team as like a normal team, but from a free hit perspective, I would have just kept it. And on that note, I'm not being rude, the game has updated. As Mark Goldbridge likes to say. Ha ha! Right, so the game's updated. Let me just... Oh, shite. Good. I can do it. Without anybody seeing. That's alright. Make sure that's off. I just need to put in the password. And away we go. By the way, I want to say this quickly. I'm going to get a quick rant off my chest, but no disrespect to certain streamers, but Jesus fucking Christ. I genuinely can't deal with some deadline streamers. Fucking dire. Personality of a fucking wet fish. I don't give two flying fucks if you cannot stand me. But fuck me. Who the fuck watches certain streamers? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, someone popped up on my YouTube thing and I thought, well, I'm a bit bored. Fuck it, why not? And I turned off after 2 minutes. No personality whatsoever. So that's my team there. De Gea, Cancelo, Reece James, Trent, Diaz, Mount, Salah captain, Jota, Son, Calvert-Lewin, Dennis, 2 free transfers. Yeah. Son was my transfer, Calvert-Lewin transfer for free, but I don't give two shits about that now. We are wanting to see. I want to see what Jason's done. End of discussion. I want to see what our mate Jason has done. And the answer is, here we go. What did Jason do? Right, okay. He's captain's Son again. He's done his transfers. I need to get up on another screen. Unless I could... Oh, he bought in Semiscus. Well, that's interesting. I was no joke. I had Semiscus in my team. I can't remember specifically what the transfer was, but Semiscus was there, and it said you got 2 million Liverpool. I was like, oh yeah, forgot about that. What did Jason do then? So Semiscus in for Manquillo. That would be a definite transfer Jason's done. That's without a shadow of a doubt. And who's the other one then? Watkins out for... I was pondering Antonio. But I just thought he's fucking useless. I was really wondering about Antonio, but I just thought, nah, West Ham aren't great. I don't think. It's based on nothing. And yeah, it's safety, isn't it? Safety moves. It's an interesting team, though. Now, I want to see what Sai's done. Let's quickly see what Sai's done. Number 1 in the tour bid. He's done 1 free transfer. He's got... Oh, okay. He's got 1 free transfer. And he did Buemo out for Foden. Yeah, brilliant. Excellent transfer there. He's deliberately left all his players on the bench, which is fair enough. That's fine. Let's just quickly see. Torbay Elite. So this is Sai's team here. As you can see, those players will be coming on, the likes of Jota, Antonio as an example. It's a shame I don't do my bets, isn't it? Because I don't actually, what do you call it? I don't actually do the betting anymore. It's a waste of time. So, essentially, yeah, Sai's, I wonder if Sai's going to have all the luck on the planet when it comes to, you know what. Piss off is the answer. So... yeah, good team. Players that I'm kind of targeting are the likes of Dalot, but as it stands right now, I'm holding off the Man United defence as it stands. So, and I'm just going to quickly see what Dan done. This is Dan's team. I bet he hasn't even touched his team. Oh, he has. He's done a -4. Interestingly, his vice-captain Dennis... Diaz, Rudiger, Trent, Livramento, Sanchez, Salah captain, Bowen. So I bet he bought in Bowen, didn't he? Or Antonio. He must have bought in one of those two, Antonio or Bowen. I think it may have been Antonio for Watkins. It's got to have been. And the answer is yes. Antonio for Lacazette, Bernardo for Smith Rowe. Cool. Okay. Yeah, decent moves again. Very good moves. Let's just quickly move on to the Rivals League. To be honest, I've not looked at anything even this morning, what's been happening in the Rivals League. So we'll just quickly bring that up on the screen here. Top of the league is still Sanuta. I apologise, I don't know the AC so-and-so. And he's gone with Ronaldo. I wonder if this guy... I wonder if he's touched his team or not. I wonder if he's just left it. Ronaldo captain. Look at that. 5-4-1 formation. He's gone with, for anybody listening to audio, we got Ram. Well, he ain't got any playing goalkeeper, so he's only got 10 players. Alonso, James, Cancelo. Well, he's got 9 players. Oh, Thingy will come on his defender, but he's got, well, Lacardia will come on for Tierney, but he's done nothing with his team. So he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players this game week. What's his difference in score? 60. Oh, 1 point. Joe Nicholson, a regular member of Discord, has moved up to second. Fucking hell. He's moved up to second. There's a gap now between John Harris. So 1 point is separating them two at the top. That's amazing. That's fantastic. And John Harris is just a few points behind so-and-so. Just quickly look at Joe? Hello, Joe. Don't Smith my row. He's gone with Salah captain. Of course, who hasn't? Well, I know Andy Let's Talk FPL hasn't. He captained Saka the other day. Antonio Broja, Salah captain Jota, Bernardo, Foden, Rudiger, James, Trent, Cancelo. No playing goalkeeper. So he's just decided just to not worry about the situation regarding Arsenal. He's just kept the Arsenal players, which is cool. He hasn't taken a hit. He's just done the one transfer, which was Foden in for Mahrez. Right, oh well, okay. Like almost like a playing with the pep roulette, so to speak, but it'll probably work out because you're a very good player, so no messing about with that. We then move on to third spot, which is John Harris, who he's just said that he took out De Gea. He brought in De Gea for Guaita. Very good. I mean, these are all very similar teams. De Gea, James, Alonso, Cancelo, Trent, Son, Jota. Oh, Jota captain. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you didn't go with Ronaldo. I'd be going, if in that specific team here, I'd be going Ronaldo personally, John. I'd be going Ronaldo. Burnley are fucking useless. Burnley, Newcastle, Norwich. Target them and you're going to get points. Yeah, I'd have gone Ronaldo personally, but anyhow, you haven't. And then you've got Bowen, Foden, Antonio and Ronaldo. And then finally, we've got fourth spot. Which is Georgie boy, who's captain's son, and he's another one that's taken a hit. He's got King, Antonio, Jota, Bernardo, Foden, Cancelo, and that's all very similar, isn't it? It's just a lot of differences in captaincies. A lot of differences in captaincies there, which is good to see. Which is always good to see there. Jason's here saying, I hope all the Salah captains get muddied. They probably will, to be honest with you. It's tomorrow as well. They probably will. Demus saying, United were atrocious last night. Yeah. Maestro saying, are you live for the 3? No, I'm going off air in about 2 seconds. I'll be asleep for crying out loud. I just want to relax. I'm going to be watching the Tottenham game. If anything happens during that game, I'll be putting up stupid tweets on Twitter. So I'll be just doing stupid tweets and everything from that. Hello Nick, Brian. Salah Kappa differential this week, is it? Fuck. Matt Henley saying, I've gone for Jota captain, risk of not starting, but good option if he does. Yeah, it's fine. It's flaming thingy. Tough captaincy for John this week. Not owning Salah, but must have changed it 4 or 5 times before the deadline. Who were you? I'm assuming it was between Ronaldo and who was it again? Jota. Ronaldo and Jota. Honestly, I'd have been going with Jota. Hello, Bilal. Bilal, I'm going to be completely blunt with you. I've stopped playing the predictor game. And I'll tell you why. Because I forgot about it the other day and I legitimately forgot about it today. It hasn't been on my mind. Talking of predictions, actually. I will go through the predictions, actually. I haven't done the predictor game. I've pretty much just... yeah. I've pretty much stopped because I've missed now 2 deadlines without... completely... I've been too focused on work and concerned about this fucking game. But just quickly going through the fixtures, what am I thinking here? So Crystal Palace Norwich, horrible game. Tight. 0-0. God's sake. I only do this just to take the fucking piss. So 0-0, 1-0 Palace, 2-0 Palace, 2-1. I think, can Norwich score? They can. Will they? I mean, Crystal Palace at home is conceding lots of goals. I'll probably go 2-1. If I was doing the game, 2-1. Southampton Spurs. Again, 2-0 Spurs, 3-0 Spurs, 3-1, 2-1. Spurs to win it though. Watford West Ham, horrible fixture to call. Do you know what? I haven't even looked at the team news for Watford. Anything of interest for the team news wise? Anything that's slapping me in the face and you're screaming at me saying, have you not seen the team news for Watford, Steve-O? So-and-so doesn't start, which means that they're really weak. Weak, as Dale says. Weak. Here we go. Let's find out into 3, a 2, a 1. And the answer is... Here we are. Dennis starts, King starts. Yeah, all the same. No difference there. What a surprise. Full strength teams. This is Dennis's last game for me anyway. So we've got... what do you call it? Leicester versus... Oh, Leicester is tonight. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Oh, my. So Leicester-Liverpool is tonight. I think Leicester... He's another one I was thinking of bringing in. Iheanacho for 6.9. He's another one. Leicester-Liverpool. I'll go with... Liverpool are scoring goals for fun. I'll go 3-1 to Liverpool. 2-3-1 to Liverpool. Chelsea-Brighton, I've already said it. 0-0, 1-0 Chelsea. Something like that. It'll be a tough. Brentford-Man City. Could be anything. Genuinely could be anything. I think Man City putting out a weakened team. They got Arsenal just a couple of days later. I'm going to go with 3 or 4. Let's go. Because of Brentford's injuries, etc., I'll go 4-0 to Man City. Everton, Newcastle. The reason why I brought in Calvert-Lewin is because it's just one of those where Everton will almost be full strength. Benitez has been banging on about how like he will get back to winning ways once he gets a full strength team, and I just feel like the fact they're at home, you just see it in the news headlines now. Calvert-Lewin's back after scoring 2 goals. My goodness, they've missed him. I do think Calvert-Lewin scores, and I think Everton win this 1-0, 2-0, and then Man United Burnley. I mean, what Man United turn up? Burnley, they've got problems, but they always make it difficult. But I think Man United win this again, 1-2-0, some nonsense like that. So yeah, it's going to be. We all seem to do quite well at Old Trafford, interestingly enough. So, has he already gone? Has he already gone? Play this on the stream. FPL Focus. FPL Focals. I'll have a look first. Let's have a look what he's actually done. What has Jason said that he's done? Good to know after the deadline, after getting to here. What a mess. Yeah. What am I looking at, Jace? What's special about what he's put up? Tell me now. I know you're quick on the typewriter. I know you're listening in. Hello, Harry. What's going on here? Oh, you can still enter your stores, can you, Podner? All right. Then I'll quickly do that. Then I didn't realise. I thought it was deadline, as in deadline. I didn't realise that you could do the score predictors. Well, I'm going to be a week. All right, then. Let's quickly do that then. So, yeah, log in. Yeah, the game's only a few minutes away. Crystal Palace, Norwich. Like I said, I'll go 2-0. Which team will have more corners? Yep, Crystal Palace, definitely. Southampton, Spurs. Yeah, I'll go Southampton to score. Spurs 3. Which team will have more corners? I'll go with Southampton on that one. Watford versus West Ham. I didn't even say a prediction on that. Watford to score, but West Ham to win. I'll go 2-1 West Ham. Who will score first? Let's just put it on Antonio, seeing as Jason has brought in Antonio. Ridiculous. And now I've lost his name. Brilliant. You idiot, as Gervais says. Leicester, Liverpool, I put 3-1, didn't I? Which team will take more shots? That'll be Liverpool. Chelsea versus Brighton, just 1-0 to Chelsea. 1-0. Actually, I'll put 2-0 Chelsea, because Lukaku's back. Which team will have more yellow cards? That'll be Brighton. Brentford versus Man City, 0-4. Which team will take more shots? Well, that's going to be Man City easily. Man City. Everton, Newcastle, 1-0 Everton. 1-0. Who will score first? Let's just put Calvert-Lewin for the sake of it. And then Man United, Burnley. Let's just put 2-0. Who will have more yellow cards? That'll be Burnley. And then player predictions. So we'll go with in goal. Let's just go with Guaita, 6 points. Player target. Let's go with Samiskas, seeing as Jason's got him, so he's bound to get his standard assist. This is all a bit of fun now. It's not like I'm going to be doing anything. So Samiskas, where are you? Help me out here. Oh, right down there. He's going to get an assist. Let's go with 5 points. Target for... Let's go with Kevin De Bruyne, seeing as Jason's got him. Let's go with 5 points. And then striker. Yeah, let's go with Harry Kane to score 6 points. There we are. Save all predictions. Done. Happy days. Move on. Is Jason there? This is incredible. Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah. Yeah, so I already saw it. It's not that great. Jace, you can do better than that. Even I could have done better than that. Although, to be fair, I did laugh at the bit with Davey FPL. And he was just like... I can't even bother to do the impression. I can't even do it. Bilal saying I went all Spurs for the player targets. FPL Seb is saying Sean Dyche wants the game called off. Brilliant. He wants another game to be called off. That'll be what, four games in the bag, and then he's going to complain about how many games we got coming up. Flaming idiot. How is there 100 people watching this? Hello. Jesus. Burnley are taking the piss. Come on, Podner. What did you do anyway, Podner? Talking of people taking the piss. What did you do in this game? What did you do in the thing? Was it another 12-point hit by any chance? Let's have a look at what Podner did. Rivals League. You're all the way at the bottom, aren't you, mate? To be fair, so am I. So who am I to mock and laugh? Mr. Podner. Jesus, terrible. You're going with Ronaldo, captain. Good man. You're going with Calvert-Lewin. You didn't bring in Calvert-Lewin, did you? Brilliant. That's Calvert-Lewin blanking. Thanks very much, mate. Brilliant. Why? Why did you have to bring in Calvert-Lewin? It's like when I look at Mr. Reed's team. Let's have a look at Mr. Reed's team. Let's single out him. If I can see him. I know he's miles behind me now. Where is he? There he is. Did he do another minus 12? Captain Ronaldo. Salah. There's Mr. Reed's team there. I don't think he's done anything with his team. No, I doubt it, to be honest with you. The game got interesting again. What did? Is that Podner saying that? Oscar saying the game got interesting. What game got interesting again? The FPL Sandwich Podcast. What a ridiculous name. That's meant. Well, it's unique. FPL Maestro is 10th. Yeah? You've moved up. I'm sure you were 10th the other day. You're doing very... I was talking about your team the other day, actually. You're doing very well. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're doing really well. You got Antonio playing today. Salah captain, of course. You got the triple up of Man City. Yeah, it's quote unquote template, isn't it? That team. It's very very good. Very good standards, but yeah, just to quickly show you my team before I clear off, because I am clearing off. I just want to relax now. I have had the most horrendous day at work, and my head is just like, ugh. Involving a mistake. I can tell this live on air because it's fucking. It's just ridiculous. Essentially, stopping a very, very small. What I thought was a theme. What I thought was a child. Thinking that they were stealing cider, and it turned out to be a female that was old enough to buy cider, but they chose to steal sweets. 8 o'clock in the morning, that was. Think about that. Let's go for that story again, shall we? So, an individual who was about 2 foot tall come up to me and was like, "Hello, mate. Do you know where the cider is?" Yeah, just go down the bottom. It's on the right-hand side. "Cheers, Steve-O." Right, okay. And then all these people like, you may want to keep an eye on that person. Right, okay. Told the security guard. They lost sight of him, went out to get him and everything. He protested his innocence, that he paid for the cider, despite the fact that no one had seen it. He didn't have the receipt or anything. And turned out that he didn't steal the cider. He did actually buy it, but he stole a packet of sweets. Think about that. It was just ridiculous. Welcome. The world of retail. Absolutely awful. Oh, and I'll tell you another funny thing, actually. This will make you laugh. This really should be for members only, really, but I've decided to go back on after a 6-year hiatus of online dating. I've gone down the dark route of going back on online dating. So the story is essentially that I chose to do online dating. I was on it for about 5 or 6 months, 6 years ago. Basically slept with about 1 million women. It was awful. And essentially stopped doing it because I fucking hated it. and I chose to do it again, and my goodness, it is awful. So the two sites that I'm using are Tinder and Badoo, and all they are is just adverts trying to make you spend as much money as possible. They're utter garbage. I'll be coming off them, and on that note, I'm going to fuck off. So it's now 2:45, end of stream. Everybody, good luck. I know that this game week is going to be an absolute fucking disaster, and yeah, great. See you later.